Okay, guys, I am back. My internet literally went out. Like, completely went out. Now I literally am impossible to make cut, but I need to keep playing so I can at least make top 16. It won't even let me concede, so I gotta force close live. There we go, it's letting me concede now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I apologize for the disconnect. I just made a like part 2 stream. This is awful. My internet just blew out. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break immediately because the game just finished anyway and I need to eat my lunch. Alright, I'm back. I seriously apologize for the internet going out and making me automatically lose the freaking game. Very annoying, and now I'm probably not able to make cut anymore. Which is annoying. I guess I'm playing for top 16 at this point. That's my goal, top 16. Ugh. Makes me very angry. Well, that sucks. Let's spend the time to look at some of the lighthearted, unique decks here. See if I can find anything unique. Let's see, other. Aegis Slash. Why is Aegis Slash considered other? I've seen this plenty of times. And because of the Zamazenta V Star, they consider other. Well, definitely an interesting inclusion. A little bit weird in my opinion. I'm assuming it has this. Yeah, that Zamazenta, the one that draws. I know. Kind of interesting for sure. Could be good. PM Turbo Energize. I'm surprised you're playing that TM, honestly. Was that lunch good, though? Yeah, it was pretty good. Just chicken nuggets and fries, to be honest. So pretty simple. I have almost the same lunch daily, which is probably not good for me, but whatever. Oh, tournament is supposed to be 8 rounds, so they're fixing it. Interesting. Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be 8 rounds, but they said it was 7, and which is weird. Alright. Well, maybe I have a chance of making cut. I highly doubt it. I'm just playing for top 16. I'm at lunch right now. Had nachos. Awesome. Were they good? Because I know nachos are good sometimes and all. Other times just kind of terrible. Alright. Anyway. Oh, sorry, I was typing Discord a little bit to people. They're pretty good, I'm glad. So, I was looking at some cool decks. Let's go back to that. So, here's another other. Oh, wait, no, that's the one I just looked at. Maybe where was the first one? Because I think I just saw one scrolling. That was up higher, right? Maybe I didn't. This one. Was this the same one? Are 2 people playing the same deck? This one has Glade. And this one does not have Glade. So there's 2 people playing Aegis Slash Zamazenta. Interesting. Haven't even seen that before. This one? Decidueye Pidgeot Altaria. I have seen this. It's kind of cool. I actually made a video on Decidueye with Altaria, although I didn't play Pidgeot. Because this moves all damage counters from bench Pokemon to your opponent's active. Then Decidueye has a bunch of HP. So you attack as a Decidueye. They hit you. You use the ability, which can switch it to the bench or into the active. And bring up Altaria and then move all the damage to them. Pretty cool. Garchomp, interesting. With Hisuian Decidueye. I'm not a huge fan of Hisuian Decidueye, although it did, I think, win Worlds. Pronouns are he, they. Oh, gotcha. Cool. Good to know, Kawamoto. Cool. Sounds good. Hisuian Samurai. Interesting. Draw cards, I guess, but it's dark. So you can't really power it up. I guess you have a reversal to power it up, though. It could actually be alright. Okay, Other. Let's see this one. Mr. Soda King. Sometimes they put Roaring Moon as others for some reason, despite Roaring Moon not seeming like it would be something that's other. But it's like, I guess I can't tell it's Roaring Moon with the termination. Oh, Kyurem. Someone's playing Kyurem VMAX. So I haven't seen this. It, once returned, discards the top card of your deck. If it's a water, you can attach it. Then for 3 water, it does 120, and you may discard any amount of water from it. Does 50 more for each one you discarded. Which is pretty strong. You do quite a bit of damage, and you also can finish up with Kyogre on their bench. It's kind of luck-based for sure, just do you discard water, but you're playing 30 water energy, so you're probably fine. Okay, Durant. With Spidops, I think I saw this yesterday as well. De-Evolution and Evolution TMs. So I understand De-Evolution TM in a Durant deck. What's this Garchomp playing? Galarian Zapdos. It's like too many things almost. Hisuian Arcanine, 90 plus 30 more for each fighting energy attached to it. And as often you may move fighting from your other Pokemon to it. If you didn't know, Garchomp for 1 fighting does 160. Attach it up to 3 basic fighting from discard to your bench Pokemon any way you like. So you can power up a variety of things, but this still doesn't feel that great. I'm not a huge fan of the deck here. So there's an entry requirement for an online tournament. No, anybody can get an online tournament. It's completely free. Anybody can get into it. Yep. 1 minute left. I really just want to make top 16. Maybe top 32 would be fine. Anything better than at least top 32. Okay. Alright, 1 minute left, and then maybe I'll win, like, my next, 5 rounds. Now, they said there were going to be 7 rounds, and then they changed it to 8, because for some reason they got the amount of rounds wrong. I don't even know how it happened, because it seemed like it was pretty obvious it should have been 8 rounds. Reason it's pretty obvious? Let me actually, show you. Reason it should be obvious is, well, they fixed it, but, number of players here. There were 220-something players before this started. But less than 227. That's 8 rounds, obviously, but they didn't do it. How long do they typically take? It depends on the tournament. So this one is 8 rounds because there were 224 players. Originally, they said there were 7 rounds, and they're all 30-minute rounds, plus a top 8 cut of best of 3 with no timer. So that can vary in how long it takes. But yeah, they said it was 7 rounds. These are normally either 8 rounds or 14 rounds for these. For the late nights, I do at 12. There's other tournaments that are shorter. Some don't have top cuts. Depends on what tournament you do. You probably want to look here. There's always a description here of how many players and how many rounds. And really, it depends on how many players, which is inconsistent for sure. You never really know how many players there will be. But that's what it depends on. They will be holding off the round. Oh, wow. So they're holding off the round for 45 minutes for registration. Why do they need to hold off the round for 45 minutes? Oh, next round started? What? They said they were holding the round and then immediately the next round starts. What? They're like, oh yeah, we're holding the round until 2:15. And then they start the next round immediately for some reason. Okay, never mind. I thought it was... I'm just looking at the chat. I can actually show you what I'm looking at. I'm talking about this because the announcement was like, hey, until 7:15 CET, which it's 1:39 for me right now, which would mean that they're holding off the round for a pretty long time. But maybe this is actually not, because they said they're only holding it up. They're like, it's 15 minutes. So, yeah, interesting. I'm kind of interested. But what's also weird, they said they're starting the round, and the round shouldn't have been started. Like, literally the round started, which is totally wrong. As you can see here, they gave an announcement to everyone, round's not starting. Oh, my opponent reported a loss. Okay. What in the world is happening? And my opponent just gave me the win because I think my opponent needs to register for the tournament. They were going to pause it for registration for a Pacific European tournament. But then they didn't pause it despite saying they would pause it. So my opponent just gave me the win. Anyway. I've got 27 minutes in the match. Would one of you like to play me? How about that? Anybody in the chat, tell me if you would like to play me. I'll give you, a minute and a half. Yeah. So if anybody here would like to play me, you got a minute and a half to, announce it. And I'll play against you. For your timer, a minute and a half, that's when this reached 26. Me. Okay. Can you send me your username on live? Keep an eye on the tourney because of weird stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye on the tourney because it is being weird. Yep. So, let me know your username. Percivalino. I think that's how you pronounce it. Or Lino. Yeah, I guess I pronounced this like Kawamoto, you can be next. I don't know. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Personally. Oh, you sent a request? I think I accepted your request if you sent that earlier. I forget what your username was though. I forget which one is you. So either send me a challenge so I know which one is you. I'm JG Puffin. Or go ahead and type it in chat so I can send a challenge to you. Because I know I got a request like last round and I accepted it. You're logging in. Cool. Sounds great. Live takes forever to log in, especially if you're on mobile. Okay, it's in the challenge. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I'm kind of burping because I had Coke. Anyway. Urshifu coin. Is it an Urshifu player? I think I heard you mention Urshifu, so. Yeah, I'll go first. I don't know why it took a second to sign that. Well, again. I was talking in Discord. I'm going to show you this real quick. He was saying, go 8-0 and make sure you next phase. Since someone was asking what you need to make next phase. I'm like, or cheat and go 9-0, you know? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cheat to get an extra win, you know? Just get a 9th round. Win that way. Make top cut. Anyway. Sorry the streams had delay. No, don't worry about it. Also, I don't know exactly how to pronounce your name. Is it Percivalino? That sounds right, but I don't know how to pronounce names very well. Percivalino. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not actually positive that's how I pronounce your name. Italian Urtifu. I'm assuming you have a Spirit Tomb, which is a little bit scary, but it's okay. VIP. Doop, doop. I've got Jen. No, I don't have Pride. Okay. Looks like I got a boss prize. And no Pal Pad prize, no Cyllene prize. Okay, that's not bad. I could put out Town Store, but is it actually worth it? I feel like it's probably not, honestly. I mean, do I need Town Store? I guess it thins my hand to put it out. Sure, I'll put out Town Store, why not? It's like not necessary and allows you to get a seal stone yourself, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. I could vacuum the Town Store as well, just so you can't actually use it yourself. Path would have been nice to have. Judge Defiance. I do need to get a little more set up, I feel like. I'm not as set up as I want to be. There we go, that's the setup I needed. End turn. Now I can boss the Spirit Tomb pretty easily. Okay. Drapion. Oh, wow. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting Spirit Tomb over Drapion. Okay, that's unique. Unique, I can't even say it. Unique New York. I don't know why I'm saying a tongue twister, but that's what I thought of when I said unique, so. Okay. Now I'm assuming Town Store is going to get you a Forest Seal Stone here. You gonna surf? That'd be an interesting play. Research. Oh, you're not gonna surf. You're gonna retreat to Drapion, obviously. I don't know why I thought you would do anything else. Ramarade. Very important Pokemon pass. For another Ramarade. You're pretty set up. Wow. Thankfully, you don't have a Spirit Tomb down. Although if you did, I would have bossed it anyway. Alrighty. Okay, he just attacks me. Where's he gonna put the 60 damage is another interesting question. And also, he's gonna use a Seal Stone, because if he doesn't, I'm just gonna vacuum it off. I was honestly not expecting him to be knocked out here. I didn't think he was playing Drapion. Anyway. Question is, so I try and evolve the benched one so that I can use a Defiance Band on it without having to use a tablet. I still think it's fine to just attack with the tablet. Take your prizes, nerd. Tablet. I don't know why I'm speaking in that accent. That's a weird accent to say tablet in. Anyway, do I draw a card? I think I might want to vacuum away the Seal Stone. I kind of like that. Just slow down your setup, because I don't like you having a setup. The less setup, the better. Cram-o-matic, that's nice. Yeah. It's fine. It's not as good as I wanted, but it's fine. Okay, do I Seal Stone for an Iono? I think, honestly, it might make sense. Or it might not make sense. I don't know, man. Because I'm going to Seal Stone for an Iono. It's a little bit risky, but I think it makes sense to do this. I think it's the smartest play here. And it looks like it's working out for me. I've got an amazing handoff of that. Wow. I need to check my chat. Nothing new in the chat. Okay, cool. Get a Mew V. I am doing enough damage, right? Yeah. I'm not even going to Cram-o-matic. Just going to cross Hisuian Strike. And I'm going to Technoblast and I'm going to knock out. That was really simple. Living is simple. Need your artillery, buddy. Ah, Inteleon. Well, there's an attack. And then I'm going to try and boss your V if I can. It may or may not work out, but if I can boss your V, that would be ideal. You're just going to hit me? Okay, that's fine, man. Cram-o-matic, you better be heads, sir. Cram, Nest Ball. Flip. Okay. Not as good, but, I mean, I don't need to find much. Bossy Inteleon, all I gotta find is a tablet. Simple little tablet. Got plenty in my deck, there we go. See, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't bad at all. Thank you, game, for trusting me. Now, I don't have a path, which is a little bit annoying, for sure. But it's not a huge worry, for sure, as well. So, you know. Okay, take 2 prizes. Pretty solid. Pretty darn solid. Inteleon. See what he does. Nest Ball. It fails? I guess it's because he doesn't want to put down a V that I can easily knock out. Which is probably the smart thing to do. Yay, damage on the active, as if it matters. I'm going to put my opponent in a situation where all I need to win is a boss. As in, I'm going to rope. Oh my gosh, I got the boss. Rope. So I just need the boss next turn to win. So my opponent doesn't disrupt my hand, my opponent loses. It looks like. Cross, Fusion Strike, Maximum Miracle. KO. Okie dokie. All right. Okay. And he hits me. I win. Simple as that. Boss. Probably should have announced his turn more than I did. Whatever. I'm getting a little bit distracted. I'm like losing focus. GG, man. Okay. There we go. And I'll be right back. I'm back. The Iono destroyed you? Yeah, Iono's pretty strong. Interesting way to play the match. Yeah, I definitely just focus on taking prizes in that matchup, because I know you're really slow with that Intel Energy Food. You don't do enough damage to knock out Mews quickly. So if I prize chase as fast as possible, I end up often winning. Okay. I'm looking at the chat. If they were saying round 5 would be delayed, I thought they were saying round 4 would be delayed. It's round 5. So anyway, round 5 will actually start in 15 minutes rather than in 8 minutes. So that people have time to register for the regional coming up. Yeah. I'm curious. I want to talk about some of the results, or not this. That's the wrong website. That website, huh? Talk about some of the results from Gdansk. So it's won by Snorlax Stall. I hate this deck. I hate this deck with a passion. But it's literally, I think, the least fun deck I've played against in the entire time I've played the game. It's like, I don't think it needs to be banned. A lot of people are calling for it to be banned. I don't think it needs to be banned, but I do hate it. It's so ridiculously powerful. It's not fun to fight. But also, I don't think it needs to be banned like people are calling it to be. It's strong. It's not OP. And it's definitely winnable. If you put a Miniorn in, just beat it. I'm not sure about the Drapion, but if the Mew got Fusion, the Spiritomb is useless. Yeah, exactly. I personally prefer the Spiritomb Giacomo combo. I'm not a huge fan of Drapion. I don't know. It's good. But there's not even that much Mew. And also, most Mew now is double turbo, if you haven't noticed. So, the Spiritomb's pretty good against double turbo, so you might not necessarily need Giacomo, because Fusion Mew is the less popular version right now. So, you at least need Spiritomb, you might not need Giacomo. Anyway, next thing that I did well is Charizard. Very simple Charizard. The only real interesting thing about this list is that it is not playing the TM Evolution. None of them in the top 8 of all 3 are playing it. People used to think it was really good, but it's not really seeing play. 3 boss and a counter catcher is a lot of gust. It's like ridiculous how much gust that is, honestly. But that's what it's playing. Palkia. This is the most interesting list in the top 8. Probably even more interesting than Tord's list. I don't know, maybe not. Palkia with Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. So for those who don't know, for 2 water, does 10 damage, and you may discard up to 2 water from it. For each one you discard, does 120 more. So you get energy on it with Melanie, and then you just do simply 250. Which in this format KOs a lot of the basic EXs that are really popular. Because there are a lot of very popular basic EXs. And then its first attack also can do 160 if your opponent has a full bench. So it's pretty powerful. It also has a lot of HP, so it's hard to KO. Overall, this may not seem like a very good deck, because it doesn't have much that it does. But it's actually pretty solid, because it one hits a lot of basics when not being one hit in return, or it 2 hits them when not being one hit in return. It's kind of hard to one hit it. And it may seem like it would have a terrible Miraidon matchup, just based on the fact that it's weak to lightning. But not only is Ice Rider not weak to lightning, so you can use that, but also Palkia one hits the Miraidon in return, so it doesn't really end up mattering. Charizard. solid list. Once again, nothing special. Okay, is this the same list? No, it's not. It's very similar. It has the 3 boss, 1 counter catcher. 2 vacuum. I do like 2 vacuum. I don't know if this one played 2 vacuum, but I'm a fan. Yeah, I also played 2 vacuum. Seems like Charizard lists are very uniform now. Lost Zone box. This is also a very interesting deck. Toward Reklev played the weirdest Lost box I've ever seen, I think. That has done well. So, it's a Kyogre Lost box. People generally know how that works. But it also has Roaring Moon. You've also seen plenty of Roaring Moon, I'm sure, in Kyogre Lost boxes at this point, because it's been pretty popular. And then it gets weirder. Iron Hands. Surprising that you're playing Roaring Moon and Iron Hands together, but not too much. What shocks me is it also somehow manages to fit a Palkia V-Star. How does it fit all that? And then Star Portal actually powers up like your Radiant Greninja, or your Roaring Moon, or your Iron Hands, because they're all so expensive, and it can get a bunch of energy on them. Or power up itself. Palkia is genius, because it gets energy on without Mirage Gate. But it's just crazy how this deck did so well. Because nobody saw this coming, I don't think. Like, you fight against this in a tournament with closed deck lists, like a regional. You're like, okay, it's Roaring Moon. You know, I know how to beat Roaring Moon. And then they bring out Iron Hands. And then they bring out Palkia. Like, they have so many options, and it's just super surprise factor. And surprise factors are very good in this tournament. Interesting. Alright. Also, I'm seeing this. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. That's why I was silent for a sec. I was looking at this. So I was talking to the owner of Late Night. He, or not, maybe not the owner, but a judge. And they had announced that they were holding off round 4. But they changed it to holding off round 5. Which confused me for a sec. Because I'm like, wait a minute. Did I just read it wrong earlier? It's like, no. It originally said round 4 and was edited. So I was right. Anyway, back to this. Very interesting. Also, another interesting, it has 3 Pokegear. That's a lot of Pokegear for Lost Box nowadays. People do not generally play that many. And because of all this Pokegear, and how it's focused on a Pokegear engine, and is nice. I mean, this Lost Box is very rotation proof. Like, what does it lose? Not much. It loses Pokegear. I don't think Recycler's rotating. Oh, Kyogre's rotating, isn't it? I think Kyogre's rotating. I just realized that. Yeah, Kyogre's rotating. Never mind. This Lost Box won't be good post-rotation because Kyogre's gone. I forgot about that. Wow. Okay, I totally forgot Kyogre's rotating. Of course, Escape Rope is rotating. I thought that was the only thing going, but Kyogre is. Which is huge. So that's why post-rotation I'm playing Sablezard. Okay, next up is the Charizard list. This one's got Bibarel over Pidgeot. Lots of people playing Pidgeot. This one is Bibarel, which is very interesting. This one actually has a Technical Machine evolution. I didn't realize that this one was playing that. So it's very interesting that maybe Technical Machine evolution is the best. It plays the lowest, but who knows? Maybe it's actually better. It did make top 8, so it's really still a debate of whether or not you play the Technical Machine. Personally, I say no, but I'm not sure for sure. Also, Delphox V is interesting. I've never been a huge fan, but I mean, does 120 active, 120 bench? That's pretty solid. I mean, it's like faster if you get set up. If you don't get set up, it's just bad. Because you fall really behind. If you don't find the TM, you fall behind is the problem with this one. Then 2 Double Turbo Mew. Both interesting lists. Both I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest. Although, honestly, I'm thinking about cutting the Medicham. Because I'm seeing all these Double Turbo I'm replacing that just don't play Medicham. And I'm thinking maybe it's not necessary. But then I fight against a Guardian. And I cry if I don't have Medicham. So, my mind completely changes back. But maybe it will be fixed when I find this one with double box of disaster. Very cool idea. Very interesting. Seems pretty solid. Not sure exactly. Anyway. That's the top 8. I guess I should see anything else. Also, Avery. This one plays Avery. I think this one also plays Avery. They both have Avery. That's very interesting. Also, both 3 Judge, 1 Iono. I kind of like 2-2, but either way works. Also, this one plays Super Rod, which is very unique. I don't really see Super Rod in here much. I think Cyllene works better than the Super Rod for the same purpose, though. Even though it is a splitter, maybe it's not quite as good. Anyway, those are the lists from Genesect. Same weekend, though, there was another regional, Brisbane. Won by Gardevoir. No Zacian V either. It's got the luxurious cape to essentially turn Baby Guardy into a Zacian V is how that's going to work out. So no Zacian V is definitely interesting. Also got all 4 70 HP routes. No 60 HP. A lot of people play the 160 HP. This one doesn't have that, which is, once again, pretty unique. Turos. I've seen that a few times in Guardy. It's kind of interesting. I don't know how good it is, but it does pick up a Guardy EX, which is nice. Allows for easier attack to the EX. Also gets energy in the discard if you need to, so you can attach more. Next out, Charizard. Once again, no Evo TM. It's a Pidgeot version. It's got Rotom V, which is definitely interesting. I've seen it. It's a little bit surprising to me every time I see it, though. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm a fan of it. I haven't tested it enough, to be honest. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I just haven't tested it. I mean, it draws 3 cards, but you're attacking from, like, pretty early. So you're only getting, like, 1 of these off per game, and then you got a 2-prize liability on your bench. Which you don't really want a 2-prize on your bench. Avery is also an interesting inclusion. Town Store, Artisan, Collapse, 3 different stadiums. I guess you can search them out. That's also interesting. This one. Beaverale. Beaverale, but no TM Evolution. I feel like most of the time people are playing TM Evolution if they play Beaverale. This person's not. Which is unique, but makes some sense. It's also got the split of the Charmanders. I think that also makes sense. Just because one of them does a little more damage. Which sometimes can matter. 1 counter catcher, 3 boss. 2 Vengeful Punch, which against Guardy, if they knock you out, they get 40 on themselves. So it's really powerful against Guardy. Fusion Mew. Ice Cube, Meloetta. 3 Grabber in a Fusion Mew. Which is crazy that they managed to fit that. I don't know how they did that. I also am not a huge fan of it, though, because it's, like, confusing to me. I guess against evolution decks is good, but often people are just going to play down their Pokemon immediately. And you only have 1 Judge and 1 Iono. Normally you would use a Grabber after removing their hand, but here that just doesn't happen. Gardevoir. Anything special? 1 Vacuum. 2 Avery. So this one plays multiple Avery. It's often either 2 Avery or 1 Work or 1 Avery right now. Lately, people have been playing Avery, but for a while before, people did not play Avery. It's kind of a new idea. I guess because Gardevoir has so many other consistency options, and Avery hurts a lot in the meta. Snorlax Stall. 3 Temple of Sinnoh is kind of a lot, but I think that might be normal. Snorlax Stall again. Like, ugh. Hate Snorlax Stall. It's really good right now. And then Guardy again. None of the Guardy plays Zacian V. Which is kind of cool, not gonna lie. Anyway, 1 minute till it starts. I said it's gonna start at 2:15. Or they didn't say 215, they said X15. Okay, I followed 4 matches and played along myself. I saw 2 matches where a card is kept on the playing field till the timer starts running. I also saw this practice being applied in my own match because the opponent was very aware of his loss. This is a rule against sportsmanship. I'll take this information to me to the next meeting. So I definitely hate when people slow play, but what is a meeting? Oh, just registered for late night 158? Cool. I do want to let you know, if you win that tournament, you might be up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It would, maybe, depending on where you're from. For me, I'm in the Eastern time zone, and that's when it would end if I were to win the tournament, which is why I play in European. Because, like, it's going to be 14 rounds, each 30 minutes, plus a top 8 cut, untimed, best of 3. So, it ends up taking, for me, from, like, 7 to 4 if I were to win, or 7 to 5, maybe. So, it can go late. They say the next round is up. Oh, I was about to ping him saying I don't see the pairing. What the heck? Yeah, check-in time is over for everybody. What the heck? Everybody has check-in time over. What is happening? As you can see on my screen, it says check-in time is over. What happened? Everybody has check-in time over for some reason. What? So everybody's announcing this. Their check-in time is over. Like, you have to check in before every round. What? What is happening? What? I guess we just play. So I'm going to show you what I'm fighting. I'm fighting Charizard. And I'm fighting the one with Technical Machine Evolution, of course, because I'm that lucky. Very, very good matchup, of course. Not. Already friends, cool. Send to challenge. This should be a bad matchup. This should be a really bad matchup for me. You're Central? Okay. I mean, Central still wouldn't be that much of a difference, but it would be closer. It would still be... I guess I think Central's a little bit earlier, so it would still end really early. What is happening? Okay, play the match, take a screenshot of your victory. Maybe. Oh man. I wish my opponent wasn't going first. That makes this tougher. Sorry, I'm looking at Discord like crazy. Because there are issues. Like, they're having a bunch of issues with the game. They just screwed it up. I can't believe they messed it up that bad. It's an issue. For sure. Okay, let me see what I have prize. How many tablets? 2 tablets. Oh, 2 tablets prize is not good for this matchup. It's really bad, actually. Attach, should I don't know. I think I'll Ultra Ball my hand away, honestly. I've got to try and find a path soon. Kind of scary prize as well. It's Pal Pad prize? It's not, thank goodness. Gotta find that path to the peak. There's the path I was looking for. I can't cram the tablet though, which is annoying. Just not safe to do. Got path and turn. Okay, let's see the announcement. Okay, they're updating stuff with the check-in problem. You don't expect to win? That's alright, Cram-o-matic. If you don't win, it will be like 3 hours earlier, probably. If you don't make top 8. It'll probably end earlier, for sure. Okay, Arvin. Ugh. Worrisome, for sure. Artisan. No, we're Candy Charizard. I was hoping that would not happen. Okay. Not good. Not good. Ugh. And Artisan. Like, this is awful. Wish my opponent did not have the Seal Stone available here. Industrial Incisors. I also hate that Bibarel. Bibarel makes this a really hard matchup. Ah. 20, 40, 60, 80. Is it a knockout? It is a knockout. Dang. This is horrible. Probably gonna lose this. I got very unlucky to fight one of the very few TM Zards. Just get unlucky in general today. Tablet. Put out Town Store, use Town Store. Defiance Band. I actually don't have the knockout, do I? I can't get enough damage on because I have double tablet prized, which is not a good prize. Guess I attached Defiance Band to my bench actually. Draw some cards. I need to find a boss. Ultra Ball. Vacuum, I guess. I mean, this is awful. This is so bad. Game, please find me a boss. There we go. Boss Charizard. I'm not going to get enough damage on it. I literally cannot get enough damage on it because all my tablets are being prized. Which is awful. I hate my prizes. What do I even get? I guess I get another VMAX. Cross-Union Strike. And then I Techno Blast for 220. I'm gonna get rare candy. My opponent's playing 2 rare candy. So maybe I can just pray they can't find their rare candies when they need them. Town Store. Ugh. Defiance Band. Wow. Boss. Bring up my other Mew. Okay. Pal Pad. Okay. My opponent really doesn't need much to win here. Well. Just gotta sit here and hope my opponent somehow miraculously can't find rare candy. Which is almost impossible, but you never know. Iono. I wish my opponent used his other rare candy, but of course he didn't. It's gonna happen when my opponent miraculously can't find rare candy. It's definitely happening. My opponent will not find the rare candy he needs. Of course he will, but I'm hoping he doesn't. Can't even draw cards. Hisuian strike. Technoblast, please don't find rare candy. Chances are so low, but we'll see. I wish I had Path. Maybe I should have Seal Stone for Path, actually. Probably would have been a little smarter to Seal Stone for Path. I should have done that. That was a mistake not to. Oops. I definitely should have Seal Stone for Path. I might just lose me the game that I didn't do that, to be honest. Because I need to shut down Charizard's ability. Should have Seal Stone for Path. Because now all he needs to win is an Arven, essentially. He's gonna TM Evo? No Arven. Ultra Ball, and he probably has the Arven in hand already. And then he wins. Because I didn't put down Path like an idiot. I mean, Path might not have been enough, but... Oh, it gets Charmeleon. Maybe he doesn't have it. Jeez. Iono. Okay. Fine. I need to find a Turo. Cyllene's kind of interesting. Put that Path. He's playing Path? Really? I would not expect him to play Path. That's kind of surprising. Question is, do I even get rid of Path? Is it worth it to do so? I can't attack without finding a rope. I have a Seal Stone, which gives me a rope. But then he knocks me out in return, so I'd have to Psychically Feather Ball. There are no Mew Vs. I was about to draw him so much. I wish I didn't have Mew VMAX prized. So Cyllene actually gets a Mew VMAX on top of my deck. So I guess that's what I need to do here. Heads, there we go. Mew VMAX back on top of the deck. Lost Vacuum VIP. Get rid of Path. Put down. Draw some cards. Okay. Evolve. Attach. Cram-o-matic. Doesn't need much to win. He just needs to boss up my Mew VMAX, essentially. Which is very easy for him to do, it seems. If he finds a boss, he wins. He's playing 2 boss. How many are is he down? He's down none. Cram-o-matic. I could knock out the Entei here, actually. I have 2 tablets left, and I haven't used Seal Stone. So yeah, I can knock out Entei. Tablet. Seal Stone. For another tablet. Tablet. Retreat. Put out Path. Hisuian strike. Technoblast, knockout. Now we still got Bibarel, which sucks. But I'm a little bit more ahead now than I was. How many stadiums? He has 2 artisans he's playing. He's already down 1 of them. 5. No artisan, please. Super Rod. Ugh. Arven, no. Ultra Ball, okay. He gets another Bibarel, right? Yeah, Beaverell. He just needs to find his Artisan, which I feel like is extremely likely, considering how big his deck is. Charizard. Ugh. Now he just needs an energy. That's all he needs. I have Devolution. Oh, it will go back down to Charmeleon, actually, because he has Charizard, yeah. So I just have to somehow pray he can't find an energy? What are the chances of that? They're so low. I think I just lose. Because a Devo won't work here. Somehow he has to not find an energy. If that happens, I can win. Cross Fusion Strike. Max Miracle. If he doesn't find an energy, I have a chance, which is pretty much impossible at this point, considering he's playing a lot of energy. But, you know, maybe he'll surprise me. There we go, game. Darn. Okay. That's an awful loss. I keep doing loss. I mean, that was such an unlucky thing to fight against. It's literally my worst matchup in the entire tournament. And there are not even that many of them. Like, Charizard, maybe there are a good bit, I don't know. There's 30 of them. 0.3 technical machine evolution, so that means less than third. Yeah. Jeez. So unlucky this tournament. You know, yesterday, or Monday, you know, I go 7-1. Then today I just get crushed. Well, I might as well keep playing. Because, 5-3 technically could get top 32. Is there enough players for top 64 to give? Oh, actually, I can't get top 64 because I've already hit my best limit. Okay, let me check something. So let's go to late night events leaderboard ranking. So I have all of these. Top 64 will get me nothing, essentially. So I gotta get top 32 or better. Now let me see all the times I got top 32. This one was my record. 31st with 4-3. So I'll probably have to be 5-3 to make top 32. Actually, could 4-4 make it. 5-3 here. So I'm going to have to be 5-3. So I have to win my next 3, and then maybe I can be top 32. Jeez. If I lose another one, though, I'm going to drop because there's nothing I can do anymore. Worst possible thing I could have fought against in the entire tournament. I am just not getting lucky today. You know what was even worse? Is I had a Power Tablet prize. If I didn't have a Power Tablet prize, I would have had a much better chance. But of course I had the Power Tablet prize. Because I'm just that lucky. Or not Power Tablet prize, double tablet prize. Abba said hi. Cool. Hello to you, Abba. This is so different from what happened on Monday. I'm doing much worse. Kind of disheartening. But that's okay. 5 minutes left. Maybe I can win my next 3 and make top 32. That's kind of my goal at this point, just top 32. Guess luck is the problem in best of 1. Because both those Tinas, I probably would have won the best of 3, I feel like. But because of best of 1, I lost both the Tinas. And the Charizard I probably would have lost in best of 3, but that'll be 1 loss, which isn't enough to matter. So, like, it's really just unlucky today. Hopefully I do better next week, but I'm still playing. Top 32 is my goal, and it's possible. It's very well possible. Where am I placed right now? Before this round, I was 101st. Wow. With exactly 50% opponent's win percentage. It feels like the next round is taking forever to come. What should I talk about? Let's see. Let's find something. Metagame. I've already talked about all this, haven't I? Ooh, Gengar. This is interesting. Told home about the tournament. This is awesome. Yeah, they're fun. Let's see. Gengar. What's this deck? This player. Liepard. Haven't seen that much. Move all damage counters from one of your bench Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. So I guess Gengar has a lot of HP and you can just heal it. I didn't know this Liepard ever existed. What set is from Paradox Rift? I didn't know this existed. This is kind of cool. Past Peak. This is an interesting list. Very cool. If you don't know, Gengar VMAX for 2 fighting or 2 dark does 60 for each opponent's V and GX in play, and for 3 dark does 250 and next turn can't attack. Essentially, you hit for a good bit of damage and then you bring up Liepard and heal it completely. And they're both dark, so they synergize together pretty well. Only 1 Iron Valiant Urshifu. People used to play that a lot more. Miraidon Regieleki. People haven't played this for a while. It's interesting that it's got Radiant Jirachi. Got this Regieleki as well? Huh. I don't know about that one. I don't think it's necessary. Two minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to talk about this. It's kind of interesting. So I said based on the number of rounds, the number of players. This person's talking about how there's 233 players, so it should be 2 switch phases and 14 rounds. But it actually started with less than 227. So it's based on the number of players it starts with, rather than the number of players it ends with, which is kind of interesting. So the amount of rounds will be determined from the very beginning, which is definitely nice. It makes it easier. Anyway, 1 minute. I'm curious. I'm gonna mention. I haven't talked about this guy's list that I thought. It's really weird. It's got Roxanne in Charizard. It's playing TM Evolution, but only 1, which is weird as well. Roseanne's backup. Get back tools, Pokemon Stadium's energy. Like what? Very strange to me. Only 2 rare candy. Also very strange. Just a lot of this list is strange to me. It's also got a passive peak in it. Once again, very unique. This is not normal for Charizard. It's playing Radiant Alakazam. Got Jirachi, but no Manaphy. I don't understand this list. Anyway, 20 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. And it's timeout, so it's probably a judge call, of course. I wanted to get to the next match. I'm eager to get through this tournament at this point, but nope, judge call. alas. All right. $28, $29. How long is this timeout going to be? Often judge calls don't take long in late night specifically, but other tournaments they take longer. Thankfully, this is late night, so judge calls should be quick. Lots of players dropping. Look at all those drops. People tend to drop pretty quickly. Once they get a 2 in their record, they often drop. But I ain't dropping yet. For some reason, I've run out of things to talk about today. What's this? Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if you've heard of it, but there's going to be a new shiny set at the beginning of next year. With a bunch of shiny cards from the beginning of this year. They're cool. Lots of shiny stuff. Oh. Very interesting. Let's scroll through these slowly. It's just kind of cool. But also, I feel like this set is going to have more valuable cards than is necessary, and it's not competitively worth it. Because it's going to be cheaper to buy the cards from the original set. But it is kind of cool to see shinies. There are a few cards in this set that I really like, though. I'll get to them eventually. First, I'm going to scroll through these slowly so you can kind of at least take a look at them. And then I'll get to the really cool ones, because there are some cards in this set that I actually really like, and one that's going to be very expensive. So they got some shiny EXs. I hate the shiny EXs because they often look worse than the original. This is cool. Woke Trio. Pretty good art, not amazing. Mimikyu, cute. Still not my favorite. I love this Palafin, though. Look at it. There's Finizen in the background. I mean, that is cool looking. And that's in this set. This Palmy is also cute. Then it gets even crazier with, I mean, there's supporters. Those are fine. But really is a special art rares. This one's kind of cute. It's got the Diglets in the background. It's definitely cute. I like it. Gardevoir is also very pretty. It's got Wooper. It's got the Pachirisus. But this, Charizard, is going to be very expensive, I'm sure. It's going to be very pricey. It's going to be hard to get your hands on this. It's very cool art, and it's not going to be cheap. There's Iono. Because, of course, they had to make another Iono. Which this one's going to be very expensive as well. Because that's just kind of how Iono works. Iono is very expensive. There's Nimona, probably not going to be cheap, but also not that expensive. This one is kind of goofy. It's very funny looking. It's the Clive, which is this guy in the middle. Arven, I love this Arven. And Penny, which is also probably going to be very expensive because I think this is the best art of Penny yet. Then they've got this weird thing with raised foil. So it literally like comes off the card. Which is interesting. I think it's honestly a little bit ugly though. I'm not a huge fan of the green stuff. It's kind of the same as the black and gold. But is it green and gold? I'm not a huge fan of these. They're okay. Yeah. Also, God Packs in the Japanese set, but this is different. It's definitely a cool set, but not nearly as interesting as most sets. And it's got barely any new cards. What was I gonna say? Oh right, the set does have a few new cards. One card is for 3 colorless. It's on a TM. Does 280. You can put it on a Pokemon. It uses the attack like a TM, so it does 280. Now, if you attach it to a Cram-o-matic, that's free. Now, I didn't mention it. Your opponent has to have 1 prize card for it to work. So if your opponent has 1 prize card, then it does 280. Now you attach that to a Cram-o-matic, and instead of costing 3 colorless, it's free. Which is kind of like a budget Charizard. And that's like the only good card in the set. There's some other new cards, but... Oh, there's another one. There's a new Charmeleon with an ability that it can't be affected by attacks, which means Sableye cannot hit that Charmeleon, which is another good thing. Of course, it makes Charizard even more powerful, which I don't really want because it's so strong right now, but whatever. It's interesting how the next round is not started. I guess judge calls are taking longer than normal. All right. 6 minutes. It's interesting how both of us not checking in didn't screw anything up. It's also interesting how my opponent spoke in caps all the times. High request sent, good luck, have fun, all caps. It's running out of things to talk with when the round goes so long. I was not expecting it to take this long. Jeez, I'm bad at this. I just want to get into a game, you know. That's what's fun about Pokemon, is playing. And deck building, but I'm not deck building right now. Maybe I should deck build. Maybe if I have some time, I'll start deck building my deck for my next video. Which honestly, I think I know what I want my next video to be. Looking at the metagame, I want to build this Gengar. Ah, dang it. And I'll of course credit him, but this Gengar is cool. Like, I'm gonna copy this for sure. This is definitely a Gengar that I want to build. It's probably not amazing, but it's cool. Now, sadly, it's gonna cost quite a few credits to build this deck, because VMAXs are ridiculously expensive. I've got plenty of credits, most likely. But it's still annoying how expensive VMAXs are. Next match is still not started. Wow. I'm surprised judge calls are taking this long. I guess I'm going to take a break till the next round starts. After a fortnight, the next match hath begun. Finally, I'm fighting Gardevoir. Gardevoir. This should be fun. Sent a request to the Gardevoir player. I sent a request. Now the question is, will my opponent join? I'm probably gonna end up using Medicham at this point because I'm fighting Gardevoir. Okay. My opponent's not joined yet, which is a little bit surprising. I swear, if my opponent doesn't join, I swear. Come on, opponent. Join. Join, man. Actually, maybe don't join. That gives me a win, I guess. Which I guess I just need a win. I need to make top 32, essentially. Time is ticking down. I'll show you this. And we'll talk about his list as well. Actually, there's not much to talk about in the list, to be honest. Because one Avery, one Worker. I've seen either one Avery, one Worker, or two Avery. It's kind of a mix. Personally, I like the two Avery. But both make sense. Time is ticking down, man. You need to join. My opponent might not check in which case I'll play against you viewers. Hey viewers, I'm not expecting my opponent to check in because it's been so long, so let me know if you want to play me, anybody watching. Just say in the chat you want to play me, and I'll probably end up playing you because it looks like this person's not going to check in. So just let me know in the chat if you would like to play against me. Yep, just let me know if you want to play against me because it looks like my opponent's not checking in. Otherwise, I'll play against a random person. Oh, my opponent just gave me the win. My opponent gave me the win. Okay. So if anybody of you wants to play against me, let me know very soon. I'll give y'all, since I've talked for a little while, I'll give y'all until this reaches 26. Which I guess is technically gonna not be 26 on your side, but it'll be 26 on my side. There's a 30-second delay, so it will say it a little bit later for you. So I guess for you, it would technically be saying 26:30. You can't play? Sounds good. Alright. Let's just play against a random person. Just go on the ladder and get a game out for y'all. What are you doing, dog? Leave that! Sorry, my dog in the background is trying to eat a drawer. The handle to the drawer for some reason. She's a jerk. Should probably move her closer to me in a sec. I need to update my match record because I'm 3-3 now. Somehow 3-3. I really shouldn't be. Am I going first? Yes. Hi, can you say my name? I feel like this is supposed to be I am joke. Yasin Ak. Yasinak. I don't know what that means. Yasinak. Doesn't sound like anything. What's my dog's name? My dog's name is Hallie. 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 And she hangs out in the room. One time she unplugged my computer in the middle of a match, which was really annoying. Although just like the Tina where I lost internet, I was probably going to lose that match anyway. Yeah, thank you. Okay. I'm a little confused why you wanted me to say your name. But you're welcome, I guess. I'm glad you enjoyed me saying your name. Pokemon fun for you? Oh, definitely. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing it as much as I play it. It is very fun. I play it very often. Play it competitively in person as well. Oh my gosh, what am I... Do I want to put it out? I don't think I safely can, but I also can't be drawing cards yet. Unless I use up tablets, which I have Cyllene actually, so I guess I could technically use up a tablet because I have Cyllene. I forgot to check how many tablets I had prized. I should have done that. Really? Intern, I can't put out path safely. I wanted block Dominion, but it's not safe to put out path here. Yay, VIP, so set up. What you getting, buddy? Oh, that's cool. I used to play Pokemon, but I stopped. It would get boring. Yeah. I was a little bit tired of it for like a short period. At kind of the beginning of the season. But then I essentially just went ahead and switched decks. And when I switched decks, I felt a lot better. So switching decks essentially is what made me get re-interested in the game. Rotom B, okay. Rotom. Okay. Well, that's something. Ultra Ball Boss Path. How many tablets do I have? 1 tablet, 2 tablet. Defiance Band. If I can... Oh, yeah, I have all tablets available. Perfect. Cyllene. Can I trust you, sir? Can I trust you, Mr. Cyllene? Yo. Tablet. And I can get back path as well. I can even safely use a tablet so I can psychically... Evolve. Oh gosh, I need an energy. Oh, I shouldn't have evolved that. That was probably a mistake. Do I lose? No, I shouldn't have done that because I lose a path. But I think it's worth it actually. I need the attack. I'll probably mess this up a little bit. Thankfully, it's a fun game, but I probably played it a little bit off. A little bit different than I should have. Well, I'm going to have to Seal Stone for the energy. Also messed up in putting another VMAX down, most likely. Cross Fuse. Oh, I could have drawn one more card, couldn't I have? Cyclically. I don't have path either, so if I drawn one more card, maybe I could have found a path. Well, no path is annoying, but it's okay. Some people say it's for little 8-year-old kids. Well, the thing is, if you look at competitive tournaments with little 8-year-old kids, there's about 100 of them. With full-grown adults, there's about 1,700 from them at a lot of the American tournaments. There's like 120 little kids, 1,700 adults. So if you're playing competitively like I am, then I would not say it's for little kids, considering how many adults play it compared to kids. If you're playing for fun, just casually, maybe it's more kids. But if you're playing competitively and trying to make the World Championships, you're probably... Okay, see ya, Yasinak. Good night. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. I'm a little bit confused by this conversation. Okay. Hey. Pokemon's for 8-year-old kids in some people's opinion, I guess, but I think it's more than that. No! You're lame. This is why I messed up. I shouldn't have put down another VMAX. That was a mistake I made. I put down another VMAX. And now I'm in trouble. Because Charizard does too much damage, and if he knocks out my VMAX, I just lose. I guess I need a Psychic Leap here. Just pray Psychic Leap is helpful enough here. Could Tablet? No, I just got a Psychic Leap without Tablet. Oh, I do have to Tablet. I'm Psychic Leaping here and praying that this all works out. Because Psychic Leap is just going to have to work. Otherwise, I lose. Power Pad. Boss and Boss. Or Boss and Iono. Lost Vacuum. Guess I'll get rid of his Seal Stone. Why not? Draw 6. I need the Evolution. Technical Machine Devo is not worth it right now, I don't think. I might be what I have to do, though. Possibly. I think I gotta get the V. Lost Vacuum away Rope. This is not good. I gotta get the attack with Psychic Leap. Okay, I have that. I need the Evolution. Oh, I'll probably attach that to the wrong one, maybe. Oh gosh, this is bad. No! Town Store. Town Store, get me something, man. Just thin. I need to get something I can Cram-o-matic away. I need a VMAX as fast as possible. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Cram-o-matic, get me a VMAX, please. Come on. VMAX. I'm gonna shuffle in. And pray this works. Cross Fusion Strike. Psychic Leap. That is more damage than I expected, to be honest. I forgot to put Path. Oh, I can't put Path out because I put Town Store out, right? Bring up this guy. Well, we'll see what happens. Obviously, he's going to knock something out. We'll see what he knocks out. I can definitely Devo him next turn. Defiance Band. That's not really helpful right now for him, but I guess it thins. I'm prepared to be knocked out for sure. Kind of want him to use more candies if he can. I just want him to use up all his candies. Boss, ugh. Awful. Attaches to the bench. That's a lot of energy on that bench. He just knocked me out. Okay. So, Thankfully, Devolution TM works on a Genesect as well. Attach. Attach. Town Store. Thin out this. You know what, I'll thin out this. To put onto a Mew V. Draw some cards. Gotta find Iono to go with Path. I'd like, well, that's not ideal. Iono, please. Tails. This is tough. Gotta find that Iono, otherwise it might be bad for me. Please, Iono, come to me. Judge, that's not Iono, but it is Judge. Which in the end probably does a similar thing. But I don't even want to use Judge, do I? Because it seems like he doesn't have a candy available. That's my assumption, at least, from his hand. Path. Devolve. Well, let's hope the Devolve works. He just needs a rare candy. I wish I had found Iono. He probably has candy. Let's see if he has the candy that I was speaking of. He has a huge hand, so I feel like he would, but I'm not actually sure. Ultra Ball, okay. Literally all he needs is candy. But if he doesn't find the candy, I actually have a pretty good chance. Because he's going to need to get down another Charmander at that point. This is kind of crazy if I were to actually win this. Do you have a Force Charmander in there, or is it your last prize? Oh, Charizard. Radiant Charizard. Interesting. That could win in the game, actually. Although Path actually shuts off its ability. You definitely got to retreat to a bench Pokemon, right? Yeah. Pidgey, okay. Attaches the Charizard, okay. Passes. Wow. Attach. Do I vacuum? How many path am I down? Down 1. So I vacuum, end up putting out my last path, but it also means that I don't have to judge. Because I really don't want to judge here, if I can avoid it. Heavy Ball. Don't need Medicham, so it's going to fail. I think I am going to vacuum. Draw 3. There's the attack. I need to find a boss. I think there's a boss in deck, right? There is. If I can boss the Charmander, that would be great. I don't want to draw too much, though, because I don't want to deck out. Boss, yes! Retreat. Boss, Charmander. Put out Path. Cross Fusion Strike. Psychic Leap. And no, I'm not shuffling in. Oh my gosh. If I actually win this, that'll be insane. I mean, he doesn't have a Charmander down. And Radiant Charizard only works if he removes Path. And he also needs a boss to go along with that. How many bosses are in his discard? 1. So he probably has a boss left. But he has to remove Path to use Radiant Charizard. Iono, okay. That's probably fine. I mean, he only gets 1 card off of it. So I shouldn't be worried. Rope. Ooh. Okay. Bring up Mew V. That actually resets my thing. I like him resetting my Mew VMAX. That makes it easier on me. This is crazy. It's an Ultra Ball. I mean, that's not very useful right now, is it? Thank you for resetting my VMAX, dude. That actually makes it a lot easier on me. Because now I can easily max Miracle or Psychic Leap. Because I do AD with Psychic Leap due to the Defiance Band. No, I'm not shuffling in. If I actually win this, Didn't realize it's still playing. So it didn't seem like I was earlier because I got disconnected. My Wi-Fi went out. So I got disconnected from the internet. But, I am still playing. It just looks like the stream ended because I got disconnected. No way, he passes? He has an Ultra Ball in hand. I don't think there's anything important that can get him, though, but I could Iono just to be safe. Or I could just attack. I'm just going to attack. Hisuian Strike. Psychic Leap. No. I think I win! That is crazy! Maybe I should have Iono just to lower his hand in case he has like a boss or something. He needs a boss and a stadium removal in that free card hand. What are the chances? Ultra Ball? Yeah, I knew he was going to Ultra Ball, but that doesn't get him anything useful. Oh my gosh! Yes! That was so ridiculous! How did I win that? I mean, this is sadly not the actual match of the tournament, but that was crazy. Hey, level 35 achieved. Of course, the levels barely give you anything, but like 200 coins, that's useless. Coins are so useless in this game. Collect. More coins, which are useless, but at least I get a pack, I guess. Which could give me some credits. Nothing big. I mean, 10 credits is pretty much all I care about out of that. Let's open some celebrations now. Celebrations. Yeah, let's get this. I'm gonna open some celebrations, show you how many credits I can get with this. It's actually kind of insane. So 350 there. Pack 1. Cosmoem, Groudon, Blastoise, Zacian. That pack was already a bunch of credits. Groudon. Also, every card like is 100 credits or more. 100, 100, 600, 250. Like, it's ridiculous how many credits I get from this. 100, 100, 100. Like, it's insane. 125. Every pack gets me a ridiculous number of credits. All of these are 100. Like, I don't know how this can get me so many credits, but it can. Sadly, it only works if you have the full set. 1,000 from one card? Like, that is absolutely insane. And this is why I never run out of credits, because I get enough crystals to get these. Tapu Lele, 1,000. Serpent Pikachu, 250. This was 6,000 credits. I only spent 1,000 crystals on this. I have plenty of crystals. I can even do it again. This is why I never run out of credits. Even a Cosmog is worth 100 credits, which is ridiculous. Cosmog and Cosmoem are 100 credits each. Like, they're not even good cards. What was the Mew EX? I didn't even see how much it was. I think it was probably 1,000. Like, it's absolutely insane how many credits this set gets you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 cards a pack. And they all get you... You're guaranteed at least 425 credits per pack, and you get 6 packs. But then sometimes you get more like that. Pretty commonly, actually. 4,000 credits. It's ridiculous how many credits these get you. Anyway, that's enough opening for now. I will be back. I am back. Ready to win my next 2 matches and make top 32. That's just what's going to happen here. Okay. What's winning so far? So Miraidon's 5-0. This one's got Spiritomb in it, which is interesting. Only 1 Flaffy as well. This is a really unique Miraidon. 2 Iron Hands. Huh. It's like a really tech-based Miraidon, it looks like. Except it's Charizard. It doesn't have the TMs. This is the one. No, it has 1 TM, but I guess you can Arven for it. Definitely interesting to play 1 TM in these. Am I going to League? Yes, I will be, XR. I will see you there. Also, Gavin should be there. Which none of y'all knew who that is, but XR does. Protective Goggles. The base Pokemon's card attached to has no weakness. Huh. Interesting. I wish you could do that on a Mew VMAX. That would be so nice. I wish I had done Weakness Policy, which is a card that used to exist. Weakness Policy just removed weakness completely. But instead they're making it only for basics, because I would love to put on a Mew. That would be much easier for me. Mew. What did it fight? Wow, so lucky. It didn't fight a single chart. This is the matchup threat I should have gotten. Like, this is what I wanted to fight. All of these matchups that this Mew player got were great. Like, I could have won all of these if I had played against it. This is what I wanted to play against, and I just didn't. And this other Mew, of course, did. This is amazing for this Mew. I mean, Miraidon Flaffy, like, that would have been amazing. I mean, the Spiritomb, I guess, makes Miraidon a little harder, but it's still advantage for you. Like, this is totally what I would have won a fight. All the things this Mew fought. And then I probably would have done much better. I guess I still bricked 2 of my games, but, you know, that would have been luckier matchups. Just give me his matchups next time. Another Miraidon with double Iron Hands. This one's got Drapion. Not a huge fan of Drapion and Miraidon. I feel like there's still a disadvantage against Mew. Tina. Why are people adding Spiritomb back in? Is it really necessary? Another Mew. Which... Okay, that one got less lucky matchups, but it did beat Zard, which is interesting. Let me see the Zard it beat. This Zard. Once again, it doesn't have the Evo TM, so of course the Mew has a good chance against it. If it had the Evo TM, the Mew would not, but it plays Evo TM, so the Mew's fine. Then this Charizard. Once again, no Evo TM. Very lucky the fight against the Charizards he managed to fight against. Because I can beat both of those Charizards, just the Evo TM ones are the bad ones. And of course I fought that, plus 2 other games where I completely bricked. Anyway, 30 seconds to the next round, which is awesome. Because I want to get playing. Anyway, next up there's a Goodra Lost Box. Went 4-2 drop, is that really necessary? I mean, your opponent's win percentage is pretty insane at 72%. So I feel like 4-2 is not worth dropping at, because you can still make top 8 with 6-2 possibly. There might be like one person who makes it. Timeout. Let's hope the next match actually starts in time. Oh, another Miraidon. See, I want to be up high because I would be fighting so many Miraidons, which are such good matchups. And then Intel Urshifu. Once again, a good matchup. Despite them having Spiritomb, I'm still advantaged. Miraidon, this is what I want to fight. all the Miraidons are up top. If I was doing well, I'd be fighting Miraidon after Miraidon, and I would be winning, because Miraidon is a really good matchup. Interesting there's a Goldengo at 9th. Very interesting. Other. What's this? That's 13th. Wow, the Aegis Slash is 5-1. That's kind of crazy. Just stretching them. Alright. Timeout still. It should start any second, hopefully. It's probably just a judge call. I just hope it's not as long as last judge call. All right. So, look at Charizard's win rate. 43.33. That's a bad win rate. Meanwhile, Mew Genesect is at 61%. Mew has been doing way better than Charizard in this tournament. Despite itself having a bad matchup against Charizard, which is the most popular deck. Which is very interesting. 75% with straight Miraidon. But of course, that's not that surprising. Because there's only 2 of them, which kind of skews it. Because just if those 2 players are doing well, then that's what happens. Wow, next round is still not started. There's a lot of different Miraidons on here, which is very interesting. I wish the game would play me against Miraidon. Where am I located? 78th. And I just won, and then I'm... Oh, no, I didn't count my win. Wait, did the next round start? No. Okay. Got a 50% opponent's win percentage, which isn't bad. As long as 50% or above, I should be able to make top 32 with 5-3, I think. Alright. I'm gonna go on break till the next round starts. I'm kinda done talking about stuff. Round 7 hath begun. Yes! Finally! 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 I'm fighting Miraidon with Regieleki for once. Thank you, game! Invalid name? Okay, he's in the purple. That's cool. Alright. I'm fighting Miraidon! Fighting me Miraidon! Such a good matchup. This is what I wanted to fight earlier. He is playing one Regia Lucky VMAX, which is very interesting. I've got 7 people in friends there. I sent a challenge. Nerd. Okay, I mean, this matchup should be good. But, you know, I can still lose if Path locks me down, or if something happens like that Tina matchup, or like that other Tina matchup. Because both of those are the kind of luck that could lose me here. Especially because of how fast Miraidon is. Dog, will you stop being so loud with your toy over there? I'm going first. Nice. Mulligan. Lame. Choop. This is a good start. A very good start. Interesting start with Raikou instead of putting it on the bench, I guess, for fleet-footed. VMAX, max prized. Tab, 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 no tabs. No paths. DTE. A boss. Is it in hand? The boss is prized. Nest Ball for Genesect. Time to draw up. Get that hand nice and big. Without rolling dicks and ladder, I've had a great time using Rapid Strike's Dumb Pluff. Yeah, that is pretty funny. That's a fun idea. I love that. Thank you for sharing that awesome idea. That sounds so fun to play. I'm sure it's actually not too bad either. I'm sure it's pretty good. Cause Rapid Strike Jump Bluff is hilarious. Although I haven't seen as much Roaring Moon on the ladder recently. I haven't fought it in a while. Or I guess I fought it on Monday against a viewer, but I haven't seen as much. But when there's a lot of Roaring Moon, oh, it's so funny. So funny. Put a path and turn. Okay, nerd, what are you going to do now? Because path shuts off that Miraidon of yours. You're only playing one path removal. I don't think you're playing a vacuum as well. So you got to have an Arven. Okay, generator. Fine. Hits 2? Okay. Wow. Now what? Seal Stone. Ah, that's a path removal. Bravery Charm. Wow. Okay. Okay. Iono. I had a pretty good hand. It sucks to lose it, but that's okay. Half Seal Stone and everything. I was saying it sucks to lose my hand, but I ain't worried. Now, are you going to remove the path, or are you going to go for the attack with Miraidon? One of them is a correct play. One of them is a play I'm expecting. I'm thinking you're going to try and attack with Miraidon. However, I think removing the path is safer. Goldango is the biggest hurdle. Oh, yeah, but Goldango is not really as popular as it used to be, and I wouldn't even consider it meta at this point. So don't really worry about Goldango, because it's not that meta. It wouldn't be something I would worry about, personally. If you fight it, it sucks. But if you're ever gonna go to a tournament or something with that deck, you would never fight it. On the ladder, you fight it every once in a while. But I think so far it's losing popularity because people are realizing it's not as good as they thought it was. So you wait like a month and you'll see probably barely an Eagle Dingo. Do you have the attack, nerd? Generator. Fail, please. No. Oh man. What? You hit 2 again? Lucky. Thankfully you're not playing Raichu V. Oh, you are playing Raichu V. Yo, what? Where are all the generators coming from? You're just pulling them out of nowhere. I just look at the board over and over again. And every single time I look, there's another generator hitting 2 energy. What? Triple generator. 6 energy. 7 energy on the field turn 1. And you haven't even used all your generators. What is happening? What is happening? How does that even happen? What? Are you just the luckiest man alive? Oh my gosh. Tablet. I'm gonna vacuum. No more bravery charm for you, sir. What just happened? What? I am dumbfounded, honestly. How does that happen? I think I just cross Fusion Strike Techno Blast. It's 2 and 220, right? Yeah. Cross Fusion Strike Techno Blast. Please no Raichu V. You're so set up. How does that even happen? Oh my goodness. Wow. That was very unexpected. No boss, please. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. He does 160 if he bosses, but of course he can get another Pokemon play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if he gets another Pokemon to play, he can boss a Mew and knock it out. So I just hope he can't find boss. What you doing, buddy? Generator, what is going on? I swear, if you hit 2 again, I'll be so mad. What is happening? All 4 generators hit 2 energy. What? And I think I can still win. It's just, what is... What? That's not normal. That is not normal. What? Oh my gosh, I'm dying. How in the... Please say that last card in your hand is not a good card. Just say it's trash. Useless last card. You just hit into me, right? Of course, probably not, but we'll see. All you do is you just hit me. Bravery Charm is fine. Just hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Okay, fleet-footed. You should have done that before attaching the Bravery Charm, I feel like. I swear, if that fleet-footed got you a boss, I'd be so mad. Or if it got you like a research or an Iono or something. Just anything crazy. Oh my gosh. Hit me, please. Why are you sitting there for so long? What's the decision you're trying to make? If this is a desync. Retreats? To what? Why? Why? How many Bravery Charms is he playing? Oh, because he can fleet-footed again. I guess that makes sense. Attaches, okay. I'm surprised he didn't Flaffy over attach. Lightning Rondo. That's fine. Especially considering I have Turo in hand. Turo. Bye-bye Mew. Pal Pad. Lost Vacuum away Town Store. Give it a Bravery Charm. I just need a tablet, and I can Seal Stone for it if I have to. There's a tablet. Can also put out Path if I want, and I think I do want to. Put out Path. Cross Fusion Strike, Techno Blast, Knockout. Simple as that. Also, you're doing Geometry. Cool. You finally moved on to Geometry. It's crazy how they held you back through Algebra 1 for so long. It's like you did it multiple times and you just had to keep redoing it, not because you failed, but because switching schools screwed it up. Boss, okay. I mean, okay. But doesn't that reset my VMAX? Like, isn't that actually helpful to me? Okay. You just reset my VMAX, though. Oh my gosh. Tablet. Seal Stone. Turos. Use Turos. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast, I win. Simple as that. Yeah, he hasn't knocked me out either, I know, XR. I think he's trying to trap me. Okay. Well, despite all 4 of his generators hitting 2 energy, I still won. That is how advantage this matchup is. Even if all 4 of his generators hit 2 energy, and he gets a Flaffy up, I still win the game. What? Thank you, Kawamoto. Okay, 1 game left. I think I might. I don't have time to ask viewers to play. There's not really time left. But I am gonna see if I can play a random game. It might not finish because there's 17 minutes on next round, so it's possible I won't be able to finish this game. But I'm gonna play. Just play random games since I have 17 minutes left. I can show you actually 17 minutes. I gotta win my next one, and then maybe I can make top 32. Which I guess is the best I'm doing, so that's fine. Top 32 should be nice. It only gets me 1 more point on the leaderboard, though, which really isn't much. My opponent will go first. Okay. Yo! It's me and it's Mew. Ah! This is gonna be ridiculous, but this is actually not a bad matchup. How many points is top 32? 15 is probably either guaranteed or the bubble. I'm not sure which. This is gonna be silly. Honestly, I could just go for all Genesect. It's not like he's gonna knock me out. Is Pal Pad in there? Yes, it is. So is Turo. So is Cyllene. Okay. Fine. Ultra Ball and Medicham Vacuum. It's not like I need any other Vs at this point. I guess it allows me to retreat between them and attack with multiple things, but I guess I'll get 1 V. The dog in the background is jumping up, which is annoying. Draw some cards. Yeah, I'll get rid of the boss. I need to fly through my deck in this matchup. Even though he's trying to deck me out, thinning my deck is actually really interesting. Put down. I could vacuum off his Bravery Charm, but I'm sure he has plenty of them. So I don't think it's worth doing yet, especially because it would lose me a rope if I do it. Okay. I'll vacuum off the Charm, why not? Just to draw more cards. I've already used all of them. Oh, I've already used all of them. I didn't even realize. Oops. End turn, that's fine. Not an issue. I just have to hope I don't lose the Pal Pad quickly. Avery. Genesect Mew. It's not a huge issue. Rotom B. Yep. Saw that coming. Spiritomb! Why? I guess it shuts off his Rotom B at least. Guess I'm gonna start taking prizes, to be honest. Just before he can start using Misfortune Sisters. Hate Spiritomb. And not everybody plays Spiritomb, but this person decided to, which makes this harder by a lot. Arvin, okay, that's fine. Spiritomb makes this a lot harder than it would have been, for sure. Counter catcher, saw that coming, for sure, again. Keep expecting things to happen, and they end up happening. Is he going to use the Seal Stone? He needs to, otherwise I'm going to vacuum it. No, I'm going to vacuum off that Seal Stone then. Or I could try to Cram-o-matic. I'm going to wait to vacuum it, I think. Because Cram-o-matic could get me a boss to go after that Spiritomb. Cram-o-matic away at Ultra Ball. Heads, please. Ah, darn. I'll just knock out the Rotom or the Spiritomb if we bring up Spiritomb. Knocking out the Rotom is the same as vacuum it, essentially, in this situation. He has a hard choice, it looks like. That's good. Really hoping to bring up Spiritomb over Rotom. He brings up Spiritomb? Really? I was not expecting that, to be honest. Cross Fusion Strike. Max Miracle. Would have been nice if I could have gotten rid of the Seal Stone, but it's okay that I didn't. Path. Wow. And I can finally draw again. And I can attack next turn as well. This is looking awesome. Rotom B. What's he getting with that Seal Stone? A counter catcher, I guess? Kind of wishing he didn't have the Seal Stone, but I wasn't quite able to get rid of it, so it's okay. At least it's used up now. I guess I should have roped first, seen who he brought up before doing anything else. Because if he brought up the Spiritomb, then there would be no reason to do what I did. Iono. Okay. Hey, that actually allows me to see more cards, which is always good. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Getting a rope is nice. There's Snorlax prize? Yes, there is. Okay. Instant charge. I'm going to put out Path, though, so instant charge isn't going to really stick for a while. down. Attach. Feather Ball. I guess, no, I don't want to thin that out actually. Because it's not a V. If it was a V, I'd thin it out, but it's not, so it's not necessary to thin out. Get the Turo. Oh my gosh. This hand is amazing. Put out Path. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast. Knockout. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. So good. I might not even need the Cyllene. It's crazy how despite him having Spiritomb, I'm still in a winning position. Definitely in this matchup, the aggressive strategy of getting set up fast is correct, despite it maybe not seeming that way. Boss, okay. Trap me if you want. Turos. Yeah, I really don't care that you trap me. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast. You trap me again, I got a rope with your name on it. Also, you don't put down a Snorlax. I have a rope with your name on it. You gotta put down another Snorlax, otherwise you just lose. But you're down 3 Snorlaxes, so that's gonna be tough. Because if you don't put down another, I just rope up your Rotom. What's in your discard? Okay, you're getting back like Boss or something, or whatever. Just Boss, okay. You need a way to get back another Snorlax, dude. Otherwise, I rope and I win. The battery got to like, no, that doesn't even work. I was thinking penny up the Rotom B, but then I just knocked out the Snorlax, so you have nothing left. Gotta get another Pokemon on that bench, man. And even if you do, I can still Cram-o-matic for a boss. Misfortune Sister's fine. You do that. Still haven't even lost Pal Pad. Switch cart, okay. Is that your plan? Is that actually your plan? Just so that I can't Turo, I have to rope, and then rope gets me out of the active? Like, I don't understand why you're retreating to the Rotom. What you doing, buddy? You sitting there? I wouldn't recommend just sitting there. Hello? You gonna fly? There we go. Cram-o-matic. Find myself a boss, please. Heads. Ah. Not heads. Well, I want to draw into the boss. I really do. I'm gonna rope. Please find me boss. Oh, I should have Town Stored first. Yeah, exactly. That's why, because I just find a like tool that I wouldn't have drawn otherwise. Lost Vacuum Path. Get rid of. Has he used Seal Stone? He has, so I'll get rid of Town Store. Draw up. All I need is boss. Simple as that. That's not a boss. That's not anything useful, honestly. I do want to draw deeper into my deck, though, so it's worth it to Iono. Because I gotta find my Pal Pad. Cram-o-matic. Pal Pad, please. Get back to Rose. Pal Pad. Turo. Boss. Draw up. Okay. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast. There we go. You gotta do something now. Assuming you have a way to trap me, but then I just have to find the Turos. So let's see what you do. Wish I'd found the boss, but not quite, which is fine. Because I get back the Turos. And I've just got Turo sitting in deck now. How are you going to get back a Snorlax? You got 4 in the discard. Do you have a Clara or something you can find? Because you're going to have to trap me here. Alternatively, I could just boss. If you get down to Snorlax and you bring it up, I just literally boss and Snorlax doesn't work anymore. What you doing, buddy? Pass. That's game. Creep. Tablet. Crossview and Strike. Technoblast, I win. That wasn't that hard. Didn't even use a Cyllene, although Cyllene is nice in this matchup. Alright. That's game. I will be right back. I am back. And I'm ready to win my last match and make top 32. That's just what's going to happen. I'm going to win my last match. I'm going to make top 32. "42 seconds. Although it ends up taking slightly longer normally. Okay. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Does it start? Nope. Of course not. Well, we'll see how long it is till the next round starts. Oh, there we go. Finding Cinnabar Island. This should be advantage. Entei Valiant is a good matchup for me, for sure. I don't think I've ever actually lost. Maybe I have lost Anti-Valiant. I don't remember a time I've lost Anti-Valiant, though. I've had close matches, but I don't think I've lost. Alright. I sent a request. Should be a good matchup overall. Okay. I sent a challenge. Good luck. Alrighty. Is it going to load? I don't know if he sees the challenge. Oh, he says good luck, bro. Hopefully he sees the challenge. Is it there? There we go. Let's see how this goes. Heads, ugh. Okay. I'm going first? I want to go first, so I feel like my opponent made a mistake choosing to go second. Because I actually really like going first and second. I also start with a path in hand, which is amazing. Ooh, double mulligan, okay. That's even better. This is just getting better and better. Swoop. Draw two. Done. VIP. Mew Genesect. Prizes. I've got Pal Pad prize. I've got tablet. Got a path. No, I don't have a path. Going back in with the Ultra Ball. Get rid of Town Store Judge. I go to a path. I don't like to do that though. I'll get rid of Judge. It's a little bit riskier, but I think it's correct. Attach. Attach. Draw a card. Cram-o-matic the tablet. Yes, sir! VIP. Yes, sir. Draw 4. Hey, can I find a Seal Stone? No? Okay, that's fine. I don't need it, I just want it. Can I find anything? There we go. End turn. Shut off his abilities, which is amazing against Iron Valiant. And additionally, I have a vacuum for next turn. Wow! Now what you gonna do, buddy? With those Valiants of yours. Valiantly playing. Switch cart. Okay, no ability. No ability. use Seal Stone. You probably should have used Seal Stone first before trying to switch out. I guess if you're getting research, didn't really matter. You gotta find one of your 4 Magma Basin now. Or your Vacuum. You're probably playing Vacuum as well. Sup? What's up, Zorark TCG? Welcome to the stream. Playing against Entei Valiant. Hoping to win this match so I can at least make top 32, because that will get me more points towards the ranking at the end of the season. Because I need to be in top 4, and at least 1 more point will help some. I got some unlucky games, sadly, because it's best of 1, but winning this will make me top 32. Most likely, which is nice. Do you have a stadium removal? You need a stadium removal. No stadium removal. Whoa. Evolve. Attach. If only I had a way to knock out without having to use Vacuum. Sadly, I do have to use Vacuum. This isn't worrisome, it's just... No, I prefer to not have to. Tablet, please. Not a tablet, okay. I think I'm going to draw. I kind of want to hold on to Turo if I can. There we go. Tablet. Retreat. Draw. Put out path. Cross Hisuian Strike. Technoblast knockout. Take 2 prizes. There we go. Brings up Entei. If you hit me with the Entei, I'm just gonna Turo. And you're gonna be so mad, I'm sure. You gonna hit me? Oh! Yes. Press a Turo. Just heal completely. Attach. Attach. Vacuum away VIP. Get rid of path. This also opens the door for a Medicham play, which is really nice. Draw. Rope. I think I am gonna rope actually. Cause, or maybe not. Ultra Ball. Doop doop. Fails. I kind of need a Seal Stone. Or a tablet. Sorry, not Seal Stone. A tablet. So that I can go for Medicham next turn. Star Alchemy. I need to at least get a single tablet. Use. Tablet. Do I put out path? I think I will put out path. Cross Hisuian Strike. Taking a blast for 220. Okay. Cool. Rope. I'll just bring up this guy. Thank you for resetting my VMAX. That actually makes this easier on me. Maybe I should have let you knock me out so I can get a Medicham apply. I'm not sure. Anyway. You just hit me? Okay. In that case, I don't even want to go for Medicham, I don't think. Feather Ball. Get my 3rd VMAX, why not? Actually, I don't even need it. I can Psychic Leap, can't I? I guess the worry is you knock out my VMAX, but I don't think I'm that worried about it. Cross Hisuian Strike. Psychic Leap. Shuffle in. Knockout, and path is still in play. Wow. Okay, class is over now. Cool. Glad you're done, Kawamoto. And also, the stream is almost over around the same time, considering I've almost won this match and it's the last match since I'm not making top 8. What you got, buddy? We're gonna have to do something crazy to win this game. I am out of pass, I think. Which is helpful for him for sure. But other than that, I think I'm in a much better position than him. Magma Basin, thank you for damaging yourself. Makes it easier to knock you out. Retreating to the other, but oh, you're retreating to Entei. How do you? Okay. Nest Ball. I'm gonna check. For tablets. There's no tablets. I could try to draw into Cyllene, but that's gonna be tough. But if I were to get into Cyllene, I would be able to win. But I think it makes sense to actually put down Medicham to go for that play soon. I don't even need the Medicham play actually. I just need to get Cyllene. Because I can just knock out again. And it's not like I need an extra turn, so the Medicham's not actually useful. Attach. Pal Pad. Turo. Draw up. Find me Cyllene, please. Not a Cyllene. There is a Defiance Band, though. That's useful. Draw up. Vacuum. Go to Iono. Go to Basin. Sadly, no Cyllene this turn. I'll just cross you and strike. And I'll Techno Blast for 190. It's alright, Frank, that you just noticed I'm live. No worries. It's so cool to see you drop in. And you can always watch the VOD. There'll actually be 2 VODs because I got disconnected at one point. But yeah, you can watch the replays and stuff. See how it was. Watch it after the fact. See how the tournament went. Didn't go as well as on Monday for sure. I just got kind of unlucky. But that's okay. I just heard my dog cough really loudly in the background. That was funny. Why isn't that showing up as one thing? Oh, because he forfeited. Win. Okay. So now I'm going to see if I can find my chances of making top 32. So I was... Where was I? Wow, 65. So 43 point. I have a really low opponent's win percentage. Pretty low. Okay. So 5-3. Let me look at the pairings. How many people are going to have 5-3 or better? 1, 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. No. So 16. No. Let's just do the max possible. So here it could be 16 or 17. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 people. Oh no, there's also 4 threes. 26 people. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Wow. I might bubble out. No, not 39. 38. 37 or 38 people. I think I'm going to bubble out. Because look at either 37 or 38 people are going to be top 32. Wow. That's much less than I expected. So that means 5 or 6 people bubble out. Now I am currently at my record. Let me check. There's 2 people underneath me with win percentage. It's 43%. Let's see. Let's jump up here. Yeah, my win percentage is pretty low. Matches. Let's see. Of course, that lost. 1, that increases it. 1, that increases it. Already dropped, so it's a loss. In progress. Already dropped. 1. It might get better a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to make top 32 or not, but I'm honestly a little bit tired. I'm going to leave and you guys, if you want, can check Limitless later. Either I made top 32 or I didn't. Either way, didn't matter too much. But I will. How about this? I'll make a post about a community post about my placement, because I need to get ready to go to league. So I'll see y'all, and I'll make a community post about my placement.